Thank you so much for joining me. This is Alchemy Factory. I do hope you'll enjoy watching me create an absolute spaghetti fest in this world. As this video goes on, you may notice me doing something wrong. No, you didn't. Calculated. All part of the plan. Our main goal will be to simply create a potion factory. Stuff like health potions, other ones. I think one's called like a transformation potion. I have no idea what it does. I don't think you can actually take the potions, unfortunately. But I don't know. It's in early access, so maybe that's coming down the road. It'd be kind of cool to have a use for the potions other than just making money. But not sure if that's really in the roadmap as of now. So let's just hop in and get started. Oh, what do we name it? Stolfix Co. Yeah, that works. So I have played a little bit of it. I don't need the tutorial. The most important thing to note, for now at least, is this dude right over here. This is your shop. You got iron ore, wood, stone, everything you can need from this one guy that's really infatuated with his table. So we'll grab a few logs. One more. Over here, we have our mailbox. This is where all of our quests will be popping up for us. There's also a loan tabs, but I'm not really too keen on going into debt right off the bat. Luckily, it prevents you from immediately going into debt, but I don't think that's something I really want to delve into if I can avoid it. This open sign lets you close your shop. For now, we'll keep it closed just to make sure that nobody comes in here. We'll throw up a display stand just for fun. Back here, I think we should start our automation. So we'll go ahead and press Z for default key binding. Open up our little tech tree, which is rather expansive for an early access game. It goes pretty far. As time continues, as like we level up and all that jazz, the research time will increase, but for now it's only 5 seconds, so I'll just enjoy that. We shall throw a table up here, grab a table saw, our best friend. All of our wood will come from these doohickeys. That will output 30 planks per minute, so we'll take 3 of these, slap them in front of it, and then belt it up, clicking on where you want it to come from, holding the mouse button, and sending it to where you want it to go. And we're making gears. I put 3 of these in a row right here, simply because it takes 10 per minute to make 10 per minute. It's making 30. 30 divided by 3. Easy stuff. Grab this little storage crate right here. You can press T to change how you want it to look. Or rather, how you want it to function. And now we have all these gears flowing into here. I believe the first quest was to gather 20 large wooden gears. Yeah. So we'll just wait for them to get made. A little bit of a slow process at first, but it's not too bad. Just rearrange that real quick and scroll down, submit, and there's level 2. Cool beans. From leveling up, we get 2 unallocated points. We will get into that in a moment. We have our flax seeds and limestone now available. Come into here. Over on our left, we will notice a research tab and an upgrade tab. This is our skill tree. Also rather expansive for an early access game. It's quite impressive, but for now, I think what I want to do is just pump points into our logistic efficiency, which will up our global belt speed. Other games, they tend to do like tiered belt systems where it's a completely different belt. Nope, here it just speeds up every single belt in the world, which is a pretty interesting take on it. So we have 40 small gears. Not positive I want to do it this way yet, but for now we'll keep with the tables. We can drop them off the table later if we really want to. For now, we'll research the stone crusher along with its child nodes, I suppose, such as the processor, the seed plot, which, oh man, this will be fun later on. And I'm just going to run through and unlock all this jazz, and we'll be right back. Good stuff. We have all that researched. And we'll grab out this stone crusher, slap it in the corner. And I can't remember the ratios for that off the top of my head. But before we get into that, we'll take a gander over here. Pick up 3 limestone. From what I understand, usually these originating resource processing thingies, they can only hold 3 of the resource. You can tap G repeatedly to insert the stone, and it'll start making it up. This makes 20 stone per minute. So we will, let's look at our crafting guide real quick. By pressing V, going to goods, that's going to straight to a processor to make mortars. Takes 5 per minute, or no, it takes 5 generally. So 5 times 3, 15 per minute. Okay, so we're gonna need 3 of these in order to be somewhat efficient. So we'll just put these on the ground, I think. Hook up all these belts. Take them to a processor down here in advanced crafting, and that should be 4 processors. There we go. Got those belted up, and forgot a critical step. Go in here, click on this little cog wheel, set it to mortar. So fun thing with this, you can actually delete those, middle click on the previous processor where you already have the recipe set, and it'll carry over that recipe and start crafting them up for you. We'll throw it in front of this one, because why not? Hook those up there, and we're making mortars. Let's go. Our next quest will be to submit 50 linen rope, get some money for that, and a new resource, iron ore. These bad boys will be useful over here. This isn't quite all the way up against the wall, so I want to fix that real quick. So we'll come over here, choose our good by pressing E on the medium shelf. It's basically a display shelf, and we'll select the product that we want to sell. That is the end of day 1. It's rather jarring ending off the day. Usually catches me by surprise, but not too big of a deal. And it just rolls over into the next morning. We do have some other stuff going on probably by now. You can press and hold left click to stock up your shelves. We're not open yet. Go away. We'll go over to our mailbox. It looks like we have a carpenter and a random request, or random quest rather. These carpenter quests are very useful. They unlock a whole bunch of different things for building. So for now we have give the guy 200 wood for a wooden box, which looks like it's just used as a small table, if that's what you need it for. For that, I think I'm just gonna set 2 of these bad boys underneath here. I'm out of wood. We'll just grab some off the assembly line here. This is typically something you want to set up right off the bat, but I didn't think about it, so we'll just have to set it up now. Wood's pretty important. Both these conveyor belts and a whole bunch of stuff uses them, such as the table saws, the wooden tables, walls. It's really necessary. So we'll come out here, back over to the guy that's very infatuated with his desk, grab 6 logs, come back this way, tap G on these a few more times and wait for the wood to come in. We can also expand where we're able to build. You'll see for sale signs scattered around. This one's 4,000 copper coins. And just like that, we have plenty of room to build and automate to our heart's content. I was going to say earlier, I'm going to do my best to not just create a spaghetti fest. Don't really know how well that's going to work out, but like I said, I'll do my best. For now, I'm just going to run my store for a little bit See if anybody wants to spend their money. When you get a customer, they will ding a bell at you if you wait too long to help them. But when you do come to help them, you'll just give them what they want and then take their money. When you do not go to help them immediately, they'll ding your bell. That will impact your store. There it is. That's what it sounds like. That'll impact your store rating with it, which is this gold star up here at the top. When you have exactly what your customer wants and they walk away saying that's perfect or something of the like, it will raise your reputation and more ritzy people will come in looking to spend extra money. Like this fellow who doesn't want what I have. To be fair, I suppose all I have right now is mortars, but still rude. Looks like I ran out of stone. Oh, I'm broke. Please spend your money. I'm begging. I'm beyond broke. Sometimes it takes a bit of time to have any customers, but luckily, I have time. Ah, there we go. Mortar is really good. She's very happy with that. She'll give me 300 bronze coins for it. Perfect. And as you can see, my reputation went up from that. Seems simple enough. It can get rather complicated when you're trying to automate a whole assembly line. Hello. Thank you for your money. Right there, our store reputation went back down to 3 because we don't have any linen rope. They'll have to be patient for now, but that is why they're saying that. For now, I don't think I like where any of this is. Not a single thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press X, ignore that bell that they're ringing at me, highlight all of these things, and press confirm. Oftentimes with over 10 objects, it'll ask if you want to confirm. That'll be pretty useful with math later, or at least I found it useful. That'll get deleted. All of its things will be sent into your inventory. Press right click or right mouse button to disable that mode. And we will start anew in this corner, starting with wood. We want 2 of these feeding into a large store. Correction, a regular storage box, a small one. And with that done, we will move on to the large wooden gears. For that, we will make another one of these. I'm going to try to make it a little bit more compact this time around. You can use R to rotate what you're trying to place. Put that around there and send it this way to a wooden box right here. Give that some wood and it'll do its job. Beyond that, back to the stone crusher. We need 3 of these and 4 processors. Middle click that. And now we have that line set up. I think I actually want to move these 1 block out. So what we'll do is we'll press B to go into build mode. Hold down shift and drag through this area. Highlight the things you want to move. Press T to cut and we'll move them 1 more block out. That is so I can merge these all into one and bring it back this way. Just like so. Add some limestone to that, even though I'm woefully low on cash. Look at all these people. Hello. Thank you for your patronage. Looks like we might be getting close to the end of the day here. So we will go over here, buy 2 more limestone, put them here, restock real quick because it came to mind. Thinking we should put a box right there and belt this puppy into here. Look at that. That is going nicely. On day 3, we will worry about our crop growth. So we'll just prepare for that a little bit by putting down 4 of these seed plots. Seeds are a little bit expensive, but I might be able to afford 1 for now. Yeah, go over there, purchase some flax seeds. You can quick plant with G. It'll grow in 6 minutes, but with the day ending, that shouldn't be a problem. Help these people out. She thought it was perfect, so we're up to a 5 out of 100 approval rating, or reputation. Perfect. Looks like that guy cleaned me out. I think we should try to purchase a few more seeds. That way we're able to grow them overnight, which, from everything I can tell, they always grow completely overnight, these seeds. Or any seeds, really. For now, we should focus on getting some flax, some linen rope being made. For that, we'll need linen thread, which is made in the processor from flax fiber, which is from putting flax through a grinder. Before I do that, I think I want to make some small gears. Should be able to do. Which is done at a processor. There's day 2. Again, very jarring. We spent about double what we earned today, but that's okay. It'll even out as time goes on. For now, let's copy this right here. Rotate it to be right here. Give it a little bit of room. No, actually, I don't really like that for small gears, so we'll make another one of these right here, I think. And then we'll come in here, put in 3 grinders, just like before, and that will give us our large gears. And we'll need our processor set to small gears. Needs 5 per minute. We are making 30 per minute here, so we can make a whole bunch with this baby. Okay, 5. Oh, math's not my strong suit. I believe that would be 6 processors. So we'll put down 6 of these. Remember to set this first, your first one, and then put down the rest. And there's 6. Belt those up. Don't forget that part as well, hooking it up to the table saw. Bring a belt way back here. And feed it into this little storage box. Help a bunch of these people out. Wonderful. Come over to the shop once more for some logs. We're actually going to take one of these logs and give it to this little fella over here. And all of our flax is in fact grown up. Perfect. Oh my goodness. No wonder we're getting bottlenecked. I forgot to hook up these belts right here. There we go. That's what we like to see. You don't necessarily have to be behind the counter in order to help them. It's just a little habit of mine that I do. For absolutely no reason. We got some small gears. Now we can start building these larger chests. What I'll do is I'll shift left click the flax in there, and then we'll merge, which will take all the similar items from your inventory to put them into the large storage box, or any storage. Now we will put that through a grinder to see what the rate is. 20 per minute. So I think let's see, we can check our belt speed, which is currently at 90 per minute. So we can handle 4 of these at the moment. That'll output 20 flax fiber per minute. Whip out the processors. Set them to linen thread. It needs 60 per minute. I think I over-engineered this a little bit. I'll get to it. We will throw a processor down right here. Merge all 3 of these grinders into one. Set the recipe to linen thread. That's making 20 per minute. We'll throw down another one in front of that one. 2 machines can interact with each other without a belt in between them. They can just go directly in. If the machine is highlighting blue, as it is right there, that means it will feed to the machine that is green. So we'll put that in there, set it to linen rope, and it just so happens to need 20 per minute as well. So right now we have it going out of the storage box, going to 3 grinders to turn into flax fiber, going from those 3 grinders, merging into one to go into this processor, turning it into linen thread at 20 per minute, and then going into another processor at 20 per minute to make 10 linen rope per minute. Easy stuff. And we will feed this back here. And we can change the color right here to black for output, because that's fine. And that'll feed all of the linen rope into this box. Any excess coming over here, I want to be made into more linen thread, which we will need for other crafting recipes later. You can also press and hold right click in order to delete things, although it is slower than just clicking and dragging and then confirming. This will not at all be efficient, but it will work. You can also do the same thing with storage boxes as you can with machines and feed it directly into a storage box. Now that we have some linen rope being made, we can ignore this massive line that is accruing in our store and restock. I'm out of mortars. Just kidding. This is why automation is wonderful. There we go. That should be symmetrical along this tile. There we go. I'm thinking if I want to keep 2 shelves like this for mortars or replace one. I think I'm just going to replace one of them. So we'll come in here, switch this to linen rope, switch this one to large wooden gears. This one over here will do small wooden gears, and those other 2 we'll just leave blank for now. And then we'll stop ignoring these poor people up here. Plenty of small gears. Plenty of wood. Take these large gears as well. You can also see over here on the right side that it is tracking the main quest. That is to submit 50 linen rope to the mailbox. You can also select other things to be pinned over here by clicking on this little pinned on HUD check mark box. I, in fact, have enough for the Carpenter quest, so I'll go ahead and submit that for some coinage. I also have some random quests right now for some extra money, which I may or may not do. I think I'll go ahead and submit one of them. This one gives us marginally more copper, so we'll go ahead and take that one. We do need some more stones, so we'll come over here. I'm out of money. Okay. I can give each of these 2 stones. We're doing okay on wood, not the best. So I think we should grab 1 log if we can. Yeah, looks like we can. Throw that on there so we're not halting production of small wooden gears. Our first linen rope sale. Look at us go. Throw some large wooden gears in here as well. There goes all of our linen rope. Oh, wow. Okay. 500 copper. Sweet. Small wooden gears are a little bit painful to restock. Takes a while since you can fit so many in here. I just restocked this. It's fine. If you really want to spend your money here, I guess you can. The nice part is the sound design of this game is fantastic, so at least it's satisfying to restock. I'm out of linen rope. Very sad. We might need to up our linen rope production, I think. So for that, again, we will go into build mode, hold shift and drag our mouse over our entire build that we want to duplicate. Press be stun locked by the day ending. Not sure how they can make that better, but I think they should think about it a little bit. Hey, we're making profits now. Earned 6,000 copper, only spent 4,200. But it does save you where you were. It just shoots you into a menu. Looks like we're a little bit short on wood here. So we'll come over here, pick up some wood, and try to do it again. And just so we don't have to continuously re-highlight this, we'll press F to confirm, and then we'll press H, and we can create a blueprint. Very happy that blueprints aren't hidden behind some sort of tech tree. Makes early game far easier, and these blueprints do in fact carry over between saves. So this one we will call throw that in there. I forgot to replant flax last night, which is quite the bummer. It's actually so unfortunate. That's going to take forever. I'm going to buy 8 just so I'll be able to make a few extra. I think what I'll do is I'll take a couple of these and throw them right here. Put down a large large storage chest right here. I just learned something new. You're able to have more than one row of things that you like to build. In order to scroll between them, you can press Alt and use your scroll wheel. Very useful. Got those hooked up. We'll come over here and buy some stone. Correction, a singular stone. Looks like we have another carpenter quest ready. I'm able to submit it, so I think I will, for some extra cash. What else do we got going on over here? This is a pretty good one. Some wood, linen rope, and small wooden gears. I think I should have everything at the ready for that. I know, I'm here. Come over here, grab the small wooden gears. Over this way, we have our linen rope. And we're out of flax because somebody forgot to plant flax last night. We'll want to make sure that our store stays restocked. For now, we're doing it manually, but I have heard rumors of an automatic way of doing it. Short on wood for it. And there we go. There's some extra money. Perfect. Grab one more big old rock. Huck it on here. That will bring us up to 40 stone per minute. As your store does get more popular, more people will come in, meaning you'll have more customers to keep up with. The price of success, I suppose. We'll grab the stones so we're able to build some more plots. Where's it at? We'll say right about there. It does seem a little bit dark in here, so I think I want to put some candles down, which are just magically already lit. And since I'm waiting on these to grow, I might as well just come over to my bed and end the day. This screen will always run you through what you sold, how many of them you sold, how much they sold for, and what you bought, how much of what you bought, and what that stuff cost in total. Again, looks like we're coming out in the green today. And all of our plants are grown. Look at that. Before we do anything, we'll run back over to the store, buy 8 more seeds, and quick plant them. We'll throw 4 stacks in that one, and 4 stacks in this one, like so. Also check on our quest box. Looks like we need mortars, stone, small wooden gears. I think we can take that on. And there we go. Get some extra money from it. Perfect. Make sure your customers actually have something to buy. Just sit around, make a little bit of extra money while we wait for linen rope to acquire, or build up rather. I think I want to go for this one before the day's over. Can't quite remember what it needs, so I'm going to track that on the HUD. 120 stone. Do I have that? I do. Hey, look at that. Perfect. Not sure if we had any other quests for today. Nope, just the main quest. I guess at some point we'll need to submit the linen rope for the main quest. Looks like we have the perfect amount. I think I'll go ahead and submit that. Wonderful. That raises our alchemy level from 2 to 3, gives us 2 more unallocated points, and 2 new materials, iron ore and sage seeds. Very useful stuff. You'll love to see it. And we have another new quest to submit 100 healing potions. And if we open up our quest book, or pardon me, our tech tree, we can see that a whole new lineup of stuff has opened up for us. Same with our skill tree, which still, I'm going to pump it into logistic efficiency. That'll get us up to 120 per minute, speeding up most of our processes. And here in about 15 seconds should clear up the day. look at us go. End of day 5. Coming out on top with 19,000 bronze coins, or pardon me, copper coins in earnings, and we only spent 6,800 bucks. Huge wins. And I think that'll just about do it for this first episode. We got to level 3 alchemy level. Automated everything up to linen rope, including mortars. And I think we got a pretty good start. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.